Hey, how you guys doing? We're back. Okay, let's get this thing a rolling and a flowing. Okay. All right. So we need to remember to um, stay cool, and we're going to. Come on, I don't want to do that. What are you doing? There we go. I want to see if we can pull up. If we can't find anything, we'll pull up a game, or I'll do my game that I priorly did. We'll see. Okay, just to make sure, can you guys hear me? Type yes if you can. If you guys hear me, if I'm on doing good. If I need to modify anything, just let me know. Okay, thank you. Okay. Why? Hmm. I wish they'd have some, lesser ones. But if you guys want to, we can maybe do it. I only do non. Oh, there we go. Casual games. There we go. Let's do a casual one, and then we'll start into our game, and then we'll do some puzzles, and then we'll have some fun. But I wanted to start off with a fun game. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna go for the London. We're gonna use drawback. A drawback too also is if you're going to. Oh wow, he's expanding really heavily on the king side. Wow, he's expanding really heavily on the king side. Let's see what our friend does here. Should be interesting to see. And that's the losing move. Boom. He should resign now. Oh, so he wants to play on. Nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll give him a rematch. It's only fair. I hate when I get those things smacked on me. It's not fun at all. It's like boom. It's like what? And then it's like it just doesn't feel good when you have that happen to you. So yeah. It's very odd how he set this position up. It's like really? And he just helped me develop. It's like this is kind of funny. Usually they said if there's a bishop that's guarding the king, it's really hard to break through. So let's see if we can prove that wrong, my friends. I believe we can break through this. We can break through it for sure. Hey, how you doing? Let's just develop our bishop and see how it goes. pass the move to him. His position is kind of very awkwardly set up. Oh, really good. Really, really good. Got one victory already, so you got to be happy when that happens. Let's see here. I don't want him to infiltrate into my position, so a6 stops that. Oh, so interesting. That guy. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so let's just retreat our bishop back. You know, really no big thing right now. Then we'll develop a rook to c8 and try to go for this rook on a1. See if we can take advantage. Oh, interesting. Huh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Very, very peculiar for sure. Let's just go along with our plan. Develop our rook. Yeah, but this is kind of the time that I get to get on a little bit, so I'm happy to do that. It's never too late to host. That's what I always figure. Okay, so I'm going to have to castle at this point because he's going to plant his bishop here, and I do not want that to happen. I want to be able to have more flexibility. Oh, so he's that's funny. That's funny. Let's see, what's he gonna do? That guy. Yeah. Let's unleash some of the attack. He's got two soft weak points, so if we can get rid of this bishop or start pecking at him a little bit. We just got to stay ahead of the time on these guys. Oh, interesting. So he's expanding out that intensely. Whoa. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna go g6. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. If he pushes, I'll just take, and it'll just devastate his king side, and so I'll be like, ugh, what a disgusting position he'd be in. So he'll probably take. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Crazy. What is he thinking? This is peculiar. Now we need to have a little quick think at this point. Bummer. This is not fun. I'll just snap that knight off. Cause some issues for his position. Okay. just going to take and that's very odd to say the least. I'm just gonna attack his rook. Get your rook out of my way. Oops, that was not a good move. Drat, that was bad. Oops. Oh boy, that was not good. Drat. I don't know what I was thinking there. Shouldn't have attacked that. Okay. See if I can get some attack here. Yeah. Not fun. I shouldn't have made that error, but yeah, yeah, that is true. Just win a pawn. I think I still have an opportunity here. Yeah. Sometimes you can you can get blessed and win a game like that. So I'm just gonna we'll go over one of my games now that I played on chess.com. So I'm black and my opponent is white. That should tell you guys, don't give up. Don't give up. Whatever you do, just stick it out. Fight the good fight. Don't let things get you down. You know, that's a lesson we all should learn, is to, don't let things get you down. Just keep pushing forward. Okay. I play the French defense. It's kind of a this line always is strange when I play it. I'm like, I just don't understand why they walk right into an attack like that. I just develop my knight, and then it's weird. I think he was concerned that I was gonna like jump in here, but I don't know. I guess maybe he thought I was gonna play here and then jump in. But remember, we're mature players. It's not that that's not a mature move. If you can get that in and then you can really, you can win, go for the win, of course, But I'm just saying, though, if you don't need to, play that, and let's say he stops it with here, all that, don't, like I'll show you, if he thinks that move that he played was pretty interesting and allowed for a development, so it didn't stop my idea. And again, I have that, but I have to remember I can't play knight e4 right away because he can pin it. And then I think I'd still be okay, but I just castle because I'm like, I complete my development, he plays there, and I'm like, I just retreat back. Because I was thinking, should I retreat here? Should I go there, or should I retreat all the way back? But I like this diagonal here is really powerful. That could easily be handled with a knight and bishop hammer, or maybe a rook comes here with a bishop, or a queen and bishop, and then I just solidify my structure. Also, it allows, now I can retreat back if need be, so I'm not upset. So he does what I did. I retreat back. I bring my queen up. Now I'm threatening checkmate. You gotta love this. He plays there. He takes my good bishop. Yeah, but remember, I have a good active bishop. I mean, a bad, good active bishop, which kind of makes up for that one bishop that got taken. So I maneuver my. You're wondering why I played here, because I wanted to bring my knight to d7, and then potentially I could reroute in. But I forgot. Yeah, I'm trying to go for these attacks. He moves there. I bring my rook development. I go a6. I now have the ability of, if need be, rerouting right in. So I took, he took, and then I attacked his queen. I brought my rook. I doubled up my rooks. And now, with that idea at hand, I'm able to see that this is fun. This is an interesting. He wants to come into one of these squares, and as Jeremy Silman says, be active and smart in how you do it. So I just go b6. Nothing's weakening my structure. His knight now looks very silly. It's going to take him one move to actually get it to do anything. And so then I'm just rerouting my my knight, our idea, and then boom. And then now this is a sweet fork here and a fork of the pawn. So he's going to have to move his rook. He can't move here, so he'd have to move his rook somewhere, maybe over here. But by doing that, I can snap off a pawn and then just cause a lot of problems for him. My opponent, sorry. I don't know if it's a he or a she. So my opponent. and I took the rook. He took back. He took, I take with my queen. And so now we have a double attack, rook and queen. This is not a way you want to have your queen. You want to have your rook here and your queen back there. And so I took, and now I went f5 to bring my king in. I can now bring my king in if need be. And so I'm attacking with all Operation Go. And then I go boom. I'm like, this, if he plays here, I'll just take back, and now that's being attacked. If he pushes, boom, I just take. And it's like, whoa, you gotta be looking out for that. There's a problem there. But so he doesn't. He just moves his knight in, and then at this point I have to think, where do I want to take? My idea is, it's smart to take to the center, towards the center, but if I can pull this king away, the king over here, I can win a center pawn and get into his infrastructure and start doing some damage. So I take there and he takes, and then I come crushing through. He moves his rook. I bring my rook over to f8, and on f8 I have a cross pin. It's like huge. I was thinking maybe I should have went all the way, but then I was like, this h6 solidifies everything, which his knight really can't do much. He moves. Then I bring up with check. And I bring my king up. He moves. I check. And then you would think potentially maybe that was a good idea, but I don't know. Maybe, let's say if we've taken, let's just take a look. I could play there, and if he moves, well, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sold on that. Well, I do have that, I guess, and here, and I'm up 2 pawns, so if he went there, I could just move my rook over. Attacking his knight, there's moves there, his tack. Oops, my bad. Don't need to do that, just fork it. And then boom, so you don't want to do that, you want to get rid of that. And then have that happen, so you'd probably have to retreat back down there and do I want to, let's see, that then he would have to maneuver around something like here or there. He might play up here. Well, then I could just bring my king in, and if he tries to go for the weak points, I guess I could let him have that. At that point, then if he takes, I take. And then if he takes here, I just play there, and I get maybe get to check in. I move over, and then he moves out, check. I move over and attach my rook. I could take. So I don't really think that he has anything. So taking might have been a better idea now that I think about it. Hey. Alrighty. Okay, just one sec. We'll go over that game. I just wanted to show you how this game, how slow play does. Ooh, and Karpov. You gotta love Karpov. Takes. I just wanted to show you how slowly you can, take apart a guy. Oh, the Caro-Kann? Yeah. And then I checked there. It was so cool. This, you don't really get a chance to do a pin like that. That's like everything except for the knight's attack. That's attack. That's attack. It's like incredible. I played there, and I figured if he was to play here, I could just come slicing over and take everything, and even if he takes here, I could just walk this down the board. So my opponent takes the pawn, then I win and he resigns. Okay, let's take a look. But that was a really good game on how to use drawbacks of your opponent. Like Maurice Ashley talks about drawback chess. Okay, let's take a look at this game. Okay, okie dokie. So we'll turn the board. Oh no, Caro-Kann defense. Advanced variation. Yeah. For white, that's actually not the best idea. White, if you don't know the main line, like white doesn't understand the main line, you don't really want to advance because that activates black's light squared bishop. There are some players who actually play f3, so that if takes ever happened, you could take back and you have central control. Even if there's a check, you can just play knight and then something. I just wanted to share that with you guys because pushing, you gotta know the line of the Caro-Kann, otherwise you're in big trouble. Yeah, it's not. If you don't know what you're doing, white can really get sadly taken care of. Oh, c4. You prefer c4? Yeah, you could. That's a move that that's played. Like if he takes here, you probably could then potentially you can gambit maybe a pawn, something like that. Oh, not e4. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. So you're saying c4 at the beginning. Oh, gotcha. So d4, gotcha, d4, and then if he does something, we'll just say here, you prefer something like that. I see what you're saying. Okay, let's get to the advanced Caro-Kann variation of the Caro-Kann. Yeah, he's playing the main line, the total main line. Oh. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You know what? We're all here to learn, so remember that. Well, if you think about it, it goes along with advanced variation of the French. See, openings are really odd sometimes. This has a setup of very similar to the advanced variation. If this pawn was here, it'd be considered the advanced variation of the French, one line. So white's trying to play a line that he's maybe used to. Maybe he's used to playing against black in the advanced variation, and so in his mind, your opponent's setting up an idea that he's comfortable with, that they're comfortable with. Yeah, he moves there, so yeah. It's all about if you want to play with the isolated pawn. Some people like some players like isolated pawns lines, so you have to be very careful when you get an isolated pawn. You got to play really good. Let's see, knight d7 first, not knight e7. Yeah, knight is first, not e7. Knight e7 might allow. Oh yeah, so if you play it here, yeah. Yeah, Harry's always fun to push. You can never go wrong with our friend Harry the H-pawn, as Grandmaster Simon Williams calls it. The reason, if you guys are wondering why he played here, let's say he played some silly move like that. You have potentially a knight jumping in, but actually I'm bad. I forgot the bishop could do that. So it is fine for him to play. I don't know why. He shouldn't have been afraid of that. He should have went straight for... Oh, he doesn't have a bishop here. Huh. Drat. That really causes white to have a problem. He doesn't have a bishop right here. You now can infiltrate in when this knight moves and really cause a lot of pain. Youch. Nice. I think I think you're right about c4 is probably one of White's best counter ideas. You do not if you know you're getting attacked on like the king side, whatever you do, try to keep it close. Make it hard for your opponent to kind of get some edge. By pushing, he allotted you a weakness, this square here. When he played h6, h3, sorry, he allotted you the ability later on to put something on g3. So I agree, c4 is actually best because that gets white some counterplay on the queen side. He needs to do something. The opponent needs to do something. That's not the something you want to do. You do not want to open up because you have the ability later on, even if you just play queen c7, which might be a null move. You can castle queen side and then have this mega attack on him. I'm sorry, your opponent. I don't know if it's a he or a she. So c3. Boy, this is really slow. White's going real slow with his attack. He's got like nothing. This looks fun just to play. You have to love this. Wow. So what's the I gotta ask you a question. What was your idea about a6, by the way? What was your plan on a6? Oh, so you want to do queenside attack. Gotcha. So you're wanting queenside attack, huh? You potentially have b5. b5 might have been, but b4. I still think you're fine with a5. I know that's kind of a minority attack. If you're wanting to play on the queen side and king side, I can see what you're saying. It's kind of that works, and then now you have the whole position locked down. So it comes down to 2 knights. So yeah. Okay, you're putting the pressure on, so he's retreating back. Boy, White is cramped, isn't he? I guess it's okay to open the lines. Maybe you could have played a5, a4, got maybe just castle here, and you could play on the queen side potentially. Yeah. Well, if it was me, I probably would have tried to go more towards the king side, but because let's see here, there. Oh, I see. You're thinking about going here, there. Huh. Oh, I got it. You have to guard that pawn. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, I gotcha. I see why that move is forced. Okay, that's the drawback to that pawn being there. Gotcha, gotcha. Hmm. Wow, he was so cramped that he had to sack something. Did you ever think about taking here with a threat right there? I can see. I see what you're saying. But yeah. And then if he takes here. Interesting. I don't know. That's just, some sort of lines that could be played. It's okay. Hey, it's all about learning. Yeah. That's a sweet idea. I know if you have here, potentially you have, and you have a kind of double attack kind of idea there. That's sweet. Do you see this? And let's see, what does the computer say to play for white? So the bishop maneuvers back. Okay, then you take the rook. What if he plays there? Isn't that sweet? Wasn't that a sweet, cool idea there? Let's see, what did he play? He played rook there. So what if he played here? He plays there, 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 and there, there. Rook slides. That's kind of still kind of concerning. I don't know if I like that now that I look at it. Oops, gotta turn that off. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. Yeah, you're winning here. You potentially should have maybe played here and went just barricaded that maybe. That's just an idea. It blocks this pawn off, and you potentially, what would be a good move for him? So there, let me see if I was right. So I was right on that move. Okay, so that this was the correct move. Sweet, I found the correct move. Cool. Okay, decide. Come on, decide. Yeah, because then you snap that. Yeah. It's just, the whole thing is, you gotta love knights. You have to love knights when they're on their superpower, because your position is so strong. Because if you go here and let's say he does something silly, maybe moves a bishop, you have the ability of infiltrating in. And you have this side to play on. So if you played here, you have this side to play on, this side to play on. It's a Capablanca's dream position. He loved to be able to shift pieces from one side to the other. It was like his greatest desire was to do that. He'd make you think that he was be what? Let's see, but now I see that bishop c2, 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 c2. Oh yeah, bishop c2, yeah, would hang the pawn. Yeah, you're right. He's so cramped that this move right here just cramps because he can't do anything with his bishop. His rooks are awfully placed, and you're just putting the squeeze on him. It's like they end up making inaccurate moves when you start doing this. You're shutting down all their counterplay. They'll make a lot of inaccurate moves. Like he potentially might do that blunder, and then you just come there and you takes, and boom, baby, you now have this attack. You have that pin. That's under attack, and it's like, and all of it arose because you had the player under a lot of pressure. Wow, he allotted you to do that? Guess he had no choice, did he? Yeah, now you're totally winning here. Yeah, this is just a sad state. Potentially, you could have played there. That might have been a stellar move, just to lock everything down, just to, for a potential, infiltration position, just so that there's no weak points and it stops all this. Also, it allows for your knight to come back in and attack at these 2 points. Endgame positions are really, really important. There we go. Nice job. There we go. Nice job. Gotta love. That's the pawn move we love right there. That's what we like right there. Yeah, he can't stay there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would have taken 2. And then at this point, drop the big boom. Kaboom, baby. Yeah. Just bring all the pieces in. And after he moves there, go smack. Crunch. Crunch, crunch. You'll end up becoming Captain Crunch, and next you'll play here, and he'll be totally squashed. You're gonna love that. Gotta love it. He has no way to stop this either, so he's gonna have to maybe move here, and then you go boom there, and it's just like crunch, crunch. You gotta love those forks and skewers and pins and crush and more crush. It's like, wow. But that move was good too. But I guess I'm more of a crush, because this would have caused a total resignation, and he would have just, your opponent would have been like, really? And then after you go smack, you have 3 passed pawns, and your opponent looks at the screen or at the board and goes, really? Do I want to really continue onward? And because you also have f5 coming too, which then you bring your knight in with that, and it's like ouch, ouch, and more ouch. A good game. That was a Captain Crunch game. You gotta love that. Let's see if I have any games. Just 1 sec. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll see if I have any games. Come on. Log in. Hold on, let me pull up a game here. Just 1 sec. Just give me 1 sec. Sorry about this. Copy. Hold on, I will bring on the stream again. There we go. I'm just pulling up a game that I priorly played. So we'll let's input this game. Hold on, I will get you a game. Just 1 second. What's this game here? Let's see. Was this a game that you played? Which side were you? Oh, cool tactic. Okay. Were you one of these players? Okay. So let's see. Oh, you're white. Gotcha. Sweet. There was a tactic. Alright. Let's take a look at this tactic. Well, one time I was able to institute a smother mate with a fork on a king and queen, so that was really cool in one of my games. You gotta love when you can, you know, bring that about. Nice, so there's an attack. You're squeezing on the queen side, you gotta love that. Oh, nice! Nice tactic. You gotta love that's a discovery. Right here, yeah. That's like, you don't get to do that every day, for sure. And now you can't castle, it's like, oh, Harry! We get to push our friend Harry the H-pawn. Oh, he's attacking our queen. You cannot have our queen. You will not pass. Oh, interesting. So, okay, nice. I don't know. I might have played here if it was me. But I could see kind of why you played there. I just don't know if I would have put it left. Maybe. Yeah, I could see that. I could see. I can't believe he did that. Oh yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I see that now. Yeah, you're right. That's a mega attack. Yep. Yep, that's why that can't be pushed. Gotcha. That would have been a family fork, not fun. He would have been able to counter our fork. I can't believe he allotted you to win his queen though. That's pretty darn crazy. He could have just retreated back. You know, and then you could have just, you know, taken here. Nope, sorry, you can't take, my bad. You have a fork again. So you can't do that. Yeah, he should have just retreated back. I guess you could potentially play bishop there, have that happen, then have a check. Something like that. And if he retreats back there, we take. If your king takes, let's see what else could we play. Well, you could attack the queen, and if he pushes the pawn, takes, and smack. Now Now we're rolling with an attack. Boom. You gotta love that. You gotta love it. Yeah. Yeah, you're up a whole piece now. Oh, 2 pieces. Smack. Oh, wow. This is power. Power chess. Oh, you're bringing your king in. Interesting. Loving it. Bring the other rook over. Yeah. Now it's time. The hammer time. Boom. Another fork. Tactic. Bang. Another take. Let's see. You potentially have that. That's crushing too. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, I think it still is crushing. Because you can just retreat drop your bishop back. And now you have this beautiful rook mates. And I don't know if there's any way that he can stop that. Let's see. I think you're just totally crushing at that point. Let me see if I'm right. I was right. Oh, sweet. Sweet. I was right. It's mate 7. Sweet. Yeah, there. So what if he queens? You just go smack, and there, and boom, baby. You gotta love it. Yeah, you gotta love that. That's just power. Power attack. He walked right into another one. It's like you did like 3 back to back. He moves here, and then boom, baby. He gets attacked again, and it's like bang. It's like what's he gonna do with these monsters coming down the board? There's nothing he can do. Yeah, this is not fun for sure. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Let me do something real quick. Hold on, I need to write something down so I don't forget. There we go. Okay. Good job. Good job. That was some good tactical crunch time there. Yeah, I'll see. I don't know if mine's as good as that, but we'll give it a shot. That had tactics galore in that one. Let me get out of there. Yeah, this was a French defense advanced variation. Kind of a weird way of going into it. I think we went over this one already, this game, but it has a lot of point to it on how if he would have just retreated back, I would have won a piece. So that's a tactic right there, a trap. So he had to move, and then I didn't want to allow the infiltration of the knight to come here, so I attacked his queen. He moved, and you know what? I want him to take here because if he does, then I now have the 2 bishops, and the position's soon going to be opened. Takes, rook takes, attack the queen, attack the queen again, Attack the queen for a trade, because I'm up a pawn. Takes, takes. Bring my rook, my knight back in. Takes, takes. And this is all about good actually bad bishop versus bad active bishop. There's the good endgame. So I'm going to just show you guys through this. And now I'm staying in touch with this. And also this this maneuver allows for my king to enter in. It's not really a retreating move. It's a and then now I move my king. That was the coolest position here. I was like, I got to force him to do something. Then I moved right back and I just went right on in. And it's like boom, takes, takes. Yeah. The whole goal was when I shut down his bishop with these pawns. That's what totally won the game. It isolated his bishop, and he played without a dark squared bishop, and yeah, and he resigned. He resigned here. It was pretty much over. And that was the crush. That was a good end game, but not as good as that tactical, great game that you had there. That was like, wow. That was impressive. He did like 3 back-to-back tactics in a row. Let's see here. I'll see if I have any other ones that potentially are good. Let's see. Did we already do this one? Yeah, I think we did. No, I don't think I did that one. Yeah, well, okay, let's take a look at this one. Remember, it's not a loss if you learn from it. It's only a loss if you don't learn from it. That's the whole thing. Oh yeah, this is a tough position here. Let's see here. I'm not sure. Maybe bring the queen out was the sitch. That might have been the sitch. I know this allows for him to drop his knight in, but you have development, and I guess you have something like that, and potentially you can kick it out, and if he moves, you maybe could play there and something like that, just to get development. Not bad. Maybe pawn e6. And if he takes, you're still fine here. And if he tries to bring his queen out, you can always just bring your queen back. Maybe something like this. And it's a closed position, you're still fine. So he might play something like that and there, and you castle by hand. Yeah. Sometimes you castle by hand. Hold on, there. Not bad. No, it wasn't. It's not bad. You did great. Oh, nice. Traded queens off. I can see. I now see why you took with the pawn. I'm surprised you didn't play here, though. That was surprising that he didn't play there. Nice, he allowed you to castle. Sweet. Yeah, I think I would have, if it was me, I probably would have taken here. And then if you try something like that, you have that. And then he can't infiltrate in, he has to move his rook if he doubles up. Yeah, he has here, and there. Yeah, you're down a pawn, so. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. So far, so good. Let's see if the pawn push was correct. I think I'd play here if it was me. Oh, wow. So it says to move the king up. Interesting. Interesting for sure. I don't know. Potentially a draw. Wow, I can't believe that. Wow. That's crazy for sure, for sure. And if he infiltrates down here, I don't think he would take, so he'd probably try to do something like that. Hey, sorry, how you doing? Okay, log it in. We'll go over the game. We're just going over lines. See, that was the only reason I would say about taking it. This right here is just devastating. It's like where does he put his king? I'm just saying this is so killer of a move. Because even if he plays there, now you're threatening to win that pawn and draw the game potentially. If he plays something like this, you always have down. If he takes, there you go. If he tries checking, you can potentially run. Then you get somewhat like a Lucinda position, which is winning. Okay, just. Oh no, you're actually doing great. Don't worry. Hey, you know what? That's why we go over games to get better. Potentially, let me see here. That might have been a better idea. Because he can't really infiltrate to this position. Because you have... sometimes the best idea is to fortify. Get in and potentially fortify, something like that. Yeah, you're fine. And hey, guess what? At the least, let's just play out a line. Let's just say that he plays something like this. Let's say we play here. Let's say he takes here, we take, and let's say that we come. He comes over here. Let's say here, and let's just give him. We'll give him all these pawns, and I want to show you something interesting. Let me see here. We'll say that he takes. Let me see. Let's say he takes. We'll say you move. We'll say you go up here, and we'll say here. I just want to show you some. Just for the case of just doing it here, and we'll just let. Let's see. We'll play. How are we gonna do this? Drat. This isn't working for me. Work for me. Okay. Here we'll just say that he pushes. We'll say we move here. And let's say he pushes. Okay, we take, he takes. There we go. Finally it works out for me. You always have this idea here. I'm just saying that I wanted to trade everything off, somehow trade everything off. Those were all bad moves, by the way, but I just wanted to show you that when you had a pawn like this over here, back here, where is that? Sorry, if you had traded this off, you have a draw with this guy here. Because you just smack your king right there and it's a draw. So you had a draw in the position. You sometimes have to give up all this material here and just settle for a king right there and draw the game. That's what I was kind of trying to set up for. Oh, you're still good. What happened here? You always have to look at those subtle things in the position if you can draw the game. You're still winning here. Let me see. I think you have that. And even if he takes here, you have a mate. Oh, you lost. Oh, you lost on time. I gotcha. Gotcha. Time. I've had to work on that. I lost a lot of winning games on time. Lost a lot of winning games on time. So it's okay. Hey, thank you for sharing the game. Do you guys? All right, perfect. You got. We have another game coming on in. Perfect. Okay. So what color? Oh, you that. Oh, you were white. Alrighty, gotcha. A draw. So Petrov, or the Russian game. They call it the Russian game or the Petrov. But this is the Four Knights. There's a trick in the Petrov. I haven't played the Petrov in so long that I've forgotten what it is. It's you can actually win like a piece and they lose a piece. I've played it before. There's also that type of a trap in the Scotch game as well. If you catch your opponents off guard with a tactic on that. Takes, perfect. Okay, he takes. Alright, so you have the A file under your control. Queen E7, Bishop E3, Queen D2. Nice. I just wanted to check something out. Okay, that doesn't work. Drat. I was hoping that we can get some sort of attack going, but oops, my bad. Sorry. I'll get to that part. Sorry. Pushed the wrong key there. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Ah, right here. Sorry. There. F4. Nice. So you're now going after the weakness of the C7 pawn. And you have the rook open for an attack. So now you do have a sweet attack going. Maybe retreating back and setting up for an attack, potentially. Because his knight's very silly placed. The best where they can go to is there, and then you have potentially that idea. And he really can't stop any. Well, I guess he could play up there. But then you have that, and so it's like, wow, ouch. A lot of pain. Then you have there. Actually, he can't do that. He'd have to move his queen. My bad. Then now you have the knight popping in. If he takes there, you have knight takes, take. Actually, you can't take there, so you can't play there either because of this. There, and smack. There's your mate. Okay, I got it. There we go. I just wanted to take a look to see if that was gonna work. You just gotta go crunch. I just always look for the crunch attacks, because every move has a drawback. Bobby Fischer said that. Manuel Lasker, Alekhine, Capablanca, all the grandmasters know that there's drawbacks in each move, and all you have to do is find it. Like the drawback to this move is he's left this open file. He's also his rook's trapped, so you can actually win a pawn here. Did you win a pawn? Let's see here. The reason I love that idea is it just is so beautiful because it takes advantage of everything on this rank, and you can't do anything about it. Maybe he could play there, but it's like, really? I can just retreat back and I still have control over this open file. So there, not bad, still good. Let's see. True. You know what Grandmaster Yazir Sarwan says? He says if he can get a pawn and he can hold a pawn, he's going to do that. So sometimes you have to be a pawn grubber a little bit, because if you had that pawn in the back of the mind of your opponent the whole entire game, you have an extra pawn that he doesn't have, or they don't have. And in their mind, they're going to try to get that pawn back with all their worth on the board. And they may set up for an error in the position. And you can take advantage of that. I've won many a games by just snagging a pawn, and my opponent tries throughout the entire game to get it back, and they play inaccurate moves. And enough of those end up with a W on your side. Let's see here. I don't know. I might have played... I might have maneuvered my knight or something. There we go. Now you're maneuvering your knights. Gotta love that. Let's see here. Okay. You know you have that, right? And if he tries to... He really can't run. The best he could do is there. And then if you smack there... You have these monster of pawns coming down the board. You have just monsters just coming crushing down the board. And then you have that, and if he tries, and then you can potentially just get these guys rolling. You're just crushing here. Even with that sack, even with that, you're still just crushing. Oh, you want to see the engine? Gotcha. I'm interested too with this. I want to see if our idea is right. I feel you. I hope that's right. Yeah. Oh, that was okay. Taking was correct. Huh. What is that? Oh, it allows that. Okay. Interesting. Interesting for sure. On my line? Okay. Let's take a look. There. probably going to take with the king. And then you have enough counterplay here to demonstrate. Yeah, but look at the passed pawns you have, though. You have 2 passed pawns, and that's enough to account for a bishop. This position here is stellar for you. You're up almost a whole entire. We are up a pawn here. So you'd push there, and it's like, whoa. Look at these monsters just coming. You're just crawling up the board. And you don't want to. You don't trade on that. No, no, siree. And now you can infiltrate in here. Oh wow, you want to check? Oh, okay. That does. That does stop that. Yeah. So he plays there. He's got to come over there. And then now, look at that. Look at that power. Just look at all that power just coming down the board. It's like, wow. Really, look at that. It's just like, boom. And then, actually, you don't have to take. I wouldn't take. I'd just play there. That's just me, but I see. But you do have to be careful. So, I don't know if I would have taken. I probably would have just brought my king up. And then you have there, yeah. So, yeah, that's just nothing but pain and more pain. You gotta love it. Okay, we'll look at the game at hand though. Who'd have thought, huh, that would happen? This is a really good game. It shows that you may be down a piece, but you know, if you have enough counterplay with pawns in the center, it shows you the power of pawns. When they start cooperating together as a unified team, they're unstoppable. This is an interesting maneuver here, but I don't like that. That's my only stitch. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm surprised he didn't play here, but I see why, because yeah, he has that. That's a protected pawn then, so he can't do that. Nice. That's a good move. I think you have enough here for a draw. Huh. Wow. If there's a check here. Snikes. Who'd have thunk that just this move here shuts everything down? Who'd have thunk? Huh, what does black do here? Yeah, there. Wow. Yeah, isn't that interesting how, you know, it may look odd in a position that you're down a whole piece or an exchange, but you're winning. So you guys agreed to a draw? Let's see, why is this a draw? It takes. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is a draw now that I think about it. There's no real way for black to get his king out without losing that pawn. Nice. That's good. Good job. But that's really odd. It's back. Who'd have thunk this move right here? This move is a good move, but who'd have thunk that one's a better move? Who'd have thunk? Okay. Yeah, you did great. Yeah, well, I gotta say, that was good holding. You held the position. That was a really good one. You know, against hard odds. Okay, just, yeah, send it. Just 1 sec. I'll be right back. Well, I gotta tell you, there's a lot of. Oh, there we go. Don't you know what? Don't worry about it because I gotta tell you, if we learned something from it, that's the main important part. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get upset. Remember, take what you've learned and apply it, and you'll win the next game. And one thing is that you have to sometimes put aside that, but you can also fuel that intensity that you felt like that you shouldn't have won. You should have won that game, but you didn't. Take that and put it into the next game, and trust me, I've done that before, and I've basically just annihilated my opponent because I was focusing down. I wasn't going to let that happen again. In my mind, the Lord had provided with me that I'm not going to let that happen again. And of course, I won in like 19 moves. So don't get upset. Okay, let's see. White. Sicilian. Closed variation. Oh, check. Good. Mouth was a little dry there. Okay, knight move. So you're developing. Wow, he brought his queen out that early. Castles. Boy, boy, boy. Okay, you pushed. Interesting. Wow. That's an interesting idea and developing there. But I could see that pushing. It's good too. Nice, nice. You gotta love that. Yeah, if he takes this, you've gotta love that. Boom. Oh, was that the wrong one? Oh, okay. So this is the right one? Alright. So you're white here, okay. Okay. Uh-oh. It's this one? There we go. Nice, you're gonna play against the isolated pawn. Sweet. Let's go back. I want to see if there has to be something better than. Maybe we could have just moved our king. I was just looking to see if there's anything better. That's an interesting move for sure. And what happened here? Did you win? Did you win this one? Oh. Uh-oh. Did I do a wrong one again? Huh. Oh, you did? Okay. Hey, you know what? It's never an accident, because we learn something from every game. Nice. You got a lot of good attack here. Sweet. Nice, nice. I love that. That's so sweet. You're just winning the whole house now. It's those small moves that that players miss. Infiltrating it. You gotta love the infiltration. I know. I'm just saying though. This would be such crushing. This one bishop locks his whole side down. I was just looking at to see if. Yeah, at this point, you can actually plant your bishop right there, and those pawns aren't going anywhere. This is like ultimate stop. There's nothing that he can do. He can try. He could try to do maybe something like that, but then you break right on through. Yeah. Nice job. Nice job. Hold on, just one second. I gotta check something out. So that'd be 1 hour. That must be one. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Be right back. Excellent, excellent. Okay, do we have... I better log off here just really quick. There we go. So, do you have any more you guys would like to go over? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, truly, truly, that was a game to know. Oh, sweet. So what cut? Oh, you're white. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Let's see how you did. Good. Remember, it's all about learning. Nice. Oh, so he's doing the Terrash variation. You got to be careful because I think this wins a pawn. This you have to be careful because he has after takes, 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 and then he has queen takes. Nice. Surprised he didn't try to snap off another one. I kind of would have done that. I would have tried to snap another one off. Let's see if that's the computer wants, if it's pawn greedy. Yep. So, yeah, I would have went for a snap and grab there if I could have got away with it. Which I would have. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that would have been. Let me see if the knight takes his best. Oh, queen takes his best. Interesting. Okay, so you were right on that. Wow. Oh boy. I do too. Good job. That was a good game, man. Yep, there we go. That was a good one. Do you have any points you would like to go over in the game that you wanted to talk about or anything? Do you guys have more that you guys would like to look at? Let's see. Okay, tactics. Nice. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Trying to see here. So the rook's attacking our king. So we gotta take a look at this. We'll set up some pawns. See what we got here. Take a looky. Set up the pawn structure. Just setting it up on my board below my monitor that's on an arm. Let's see. Let's see, queen, bishop, and double rooks. So this should be an interesting combo. This should be interesting for sure, for sure. And the king, I think we got it now. Let's see here. Okay. We know if we take, he's going to play in here. If we try to run, I'm not sure if we can get away. I don't know if we can get away. We might be able to with after that queen there. Maybe takes. So if takes, queen takes. Let's see here. I'm sorry. There. King moves. Queen moves. King moves. Queen moves. Sorry, king moves. Queen intercepts. Check. King up. Check. I think we can actually win the. I think we can win the pawn, the rook, guys. I calculated it out. I think we actually win the rook. Because you played rook takes, my pawn takes, h6, queen takes, h6 check, king g8, queen g6 check, king f8, queen to f6 check, queen goes to f7, and if the queen tries to check on h8, we go king e7, and if he takes a pawn, we're still up a whole rook on. So it would go like this: there, here, intercepts, check, king up, and then takes the pawn and we win. So this taking works. What do you guys think? If we do that, and he's able to get his rook out. Where's the rook? If we move our king over, he could actually move his rook over, and he's fine. So let's just take a look to see what the... Yeah, I think we can win it. Don't worry. Hey, we're not worried about this. We don't have to worry about... well, wait a second. Let me see here. My bad. Hold on. Here, here. Okay. I see. Here, 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 here. Or maybe... One second. Hold on. Here. I think I see what you're saying. Hold on. Takes... Queen takes check over queen there, check. Up. Check. Looks like it's over this one. I think... Boy, this is an interesting sitch for sure. Oh boy, I don't like that at all. Okay, gotcha. Okay, if we take the rook, I was looking at pawn takes h6, queen takes h6 check, king goes to g8, queen checks on g6, king goes to f8, the bishop comes in check to h6, the king runs, the queen potentially could come down and check. If that happens, then we have interception with our bishop. So I think we're okay. Okay, let's see. If we go king to g8, he goes rook g6, and I think we don't have anything after that. Yeah, exactly. Interesting, yeah. That's true. So we do have pawn push. True, I see. So if we move here, he moves. Oh, we have queen takes the bishop. Yep. That does take care of that, doesn't it? So are we thinking then that so if we go G8, if he brings his rook over, we push. Let's see, here, push, takes. Nope, we don't have enough time. It threatens mate. So if we played here and we tried this, that's hanging. Oh, you're right. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay. Here, takes. I guess we can retreat. We can retreat our queen back, can't we? I don't think we need to play that either. We move here, takes. If he takes here, we just bring our other rook up. We bring our other rook up and it's guarding. Yeah, I like. Yeah, we should have taken Drat. That did not pan out the way we thought it was going to. We'll give this a go again at this, guys. Remember, we're learning. Don't worry. Oops. I gotta take these off. Let's see here. That's okay. We'll get it back. We could push the pawn. Interesting. Let's see. What could he try here? Well, he might try moving his bishop back. No, that wouldn't. That's a no. Oh, I know. He'll try this. If we play here, he'll try that. That's what he'll do. He'll try to attack our queen. So bishop. Did you guys see that? And then I'm not sure. Let's see. Then b4. b4. This is a pretty, it's a interesting endgame for sure. Yeah, hold on, let me set this up here. I need to, let's see, here we go. Hold on. Let me see here. Gotta get my rooks, my rook bishop. Come on. I should double up the rooks. Queen here. Okay, if we play bishop e6, oops, I don't want to touch that. Bishop e6, he goes c4. And we move our we just move our we actually can check, can't we, at that point? So he has to do something besides pushing the pawn, though. I'm trying to see, is there anything else he could do besides pushing? I'm trying to think. Nothing. There's nothing that he could do. He might move his queen over here. Then when we take, he'll take, and we're up we're up an exchange. I really don't see anything better than that move. I'm trying to see if there's anything. I don't see anything. Let's go for it. He moves it. Oh, he moves his queen. Okay. Bishop takes rook. Bishop takes rook. Rook takes bishop. And then queen takes rook. What do you guys think? Is that it? What do you guys think? Are we all in agreement on this? Let's do it. Are we all on takes? Yep. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, we'll do this one. Well, and then I gotta log. for the night. But we'll do this one because I like doing these type of puzzles. You know what? Like, you know how we didn't complicate it? We just knew the line we needed to do, and we did it. That's how we have to do our problems, guys. Don't over analyze or over calculate it. I find myself doing that sometimes. I over calculate. And then I don't trust my decision. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, let's take a look if it is a Greek gift or not. You gotta love those Greek gifts. If you can actually make it work, those are so much fun to play. Gotta make sure that, let me see if I got it all set up. Oh, not much. Everything's good. Everything's good. I almost forgot my king. That would help. And a rook. That's funny. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let's see. Takes. 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 If he moves forward here, we have queen. I think you're right on that. We have to stop the queen, huh? Let's see. Queen to, rook b8. Not b8, b5. Queen, let's say he plays queen c, c3. Bishop takes on c3, h3. King takes. Knight check. If king moves back, queen comes in. If he moves over, we checkmate him. So here, I like the rook idea for sure. That makes perfect sense. Does he have anything though that could block it? Okay, so queen takes the pawn on a2, right? So you're saying queen takes a2. Bishop takes h4. Bishop take, oops, my bad there. Okay, bishop takes so here, bishop takes h4. If king takes, knight check, king moves up. We have queen. Oh, if king f8, all we do is we go in, you mean after, oh, I see it. You mean here, there. We could right away do that. Let's see what happens if we do it right away. I mean, I'm not going to play it out right now. I have a board set up, so let's see. Okay. So if we take right now, he doesn't have to take, he can run. So, we could just play our knight. We could actually not try to do the Greek gift and play knight to H, knight there, knight to G5, but then he has F6. Well, if he did King H6, if he did, if after here, here, and here he did H6, we could actually take the pawn with check. So it's interesting. Let's just take a look, kind of quick look to see what. I think you have it right with rook to B5. I think that is right. Okay, if bishop takes, pawn. If king moves, so we don't have anything at that point. So that's not what we want. Let's see, if we play rook to B B5, that attacks the queen. And then if the queen does take, we have bishop takes. If that king moves, we can bring our knight in. This pawn on d6 here really is the cramping guy. We have to move quick because we don't want this one to fall. I'm interested in, okay, here. So after that, we probably want to sack so that if he takes, we can move in there. So do we want to, I believe that that's potentially the start of it, because you have to be quick. Yeah, I like that move. There we go. Okay, well, we'll stop here on this positive note. Good find there, guys. Thank you for all your games. I appreciate that you showed them to us and that we're learning. And thank you, for logging on again. And continue, to keep studying. That's the main thing. So oops, there we go. As Wesley So says through the Lord Jesus, and as I always say, guys, God bless, and I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Remember, keep studying, keep getting better, keep playing, and only look back to learn. Don't get upset. Use that fuel to push you forward for more learning. And remember, there's always a position, there's always a plan in a position, like Cannibal Smith said. We just have to find it. So thank you guys and have a great rest of the night. Bye bye.